everyone is expecting that you should produce miracle. And to some extent, we are trying to do those miracles. A smart contact lens should replace all the smart gadgets that we have right now. Our mission is not only to make people believe in what we are doing. Our existence, it's proof that it's possible.
First of all, thank you so much for this interview. And if you could first introduce yourself to the audience.
Well, my name is Valentyn Volkov. I am one of the co-founders of a company called XPANSEO. I am also CTO of this company, and I'm responsible for all the technological process that happens within the company. So we are developing smart contact lens.
Okay, really interesting, to be honest. So first of all, simply can you tell us a bit more about the applications of smart contact lenses? We see them a lot in movies and stuff. So what kind of their applications in the real world right now, and what do you envision for the future?
Well, sure, the applications, they are endless in principle. It's the main idea that smart contact lens should replace all the smart gadgets that we have right now. Instead of smartwatch or smart glasses, you will have one ultimate gadget which rule them all.
Yeah.
It's ultimate wearable gadget. It's as private as possible and invisible. So it's like a revolution in terms of wearable devices.
Yeah, definitely. And honestly, just saying smart contact lenses is really cool. So
well, it's not a science fiction anymore. I would say it's rapidly developing reality.
Definitely.
Right now.
How do you think those smart contact lenses would blend in with the other technologies that are developing here in XPANSE? You saw all of the different technologies we were talking about. So how do you see it blending in with other technologies?
Well, I think it will how we actually interact with the real and the digital world. Imagine that it's like your very private computer, which is always with you. And in principle, it will kind of be a link between the outside gadgets. For example, you would like to control your smart house. You don't need to have some remote control. All you need to do some simple gestures, and the screen which you have in front of it's like Tony Stark stuff, wow, and here you have PowerPoint, and here you have your YouTube, and it's only you who can speak. It's endless, and real-time information comes through, and you can control easily your vacuum cleaner or thermostat on the wall of your. We are in a car repairing shop, and someone is trying to repair a car. So he can see the engine, but simultaneously he sees all the wire diagrams which transfer directly on it. So but it's like something which supposed to really simplify our everyday routine. Doesn't matter. We are on walk, at home, doing sport, everything will be changed.
Yeah. So now, since this has definitely been in research for a long time, and then now you're trying to kind of implement it and sell it to people. So how do you think this transition between research and of the technology?
That's a process. And within the company, we are still at the R&D stage. There are still some challenges which need to be addressed. And I think in a few years, we will have what we call is a perfect prototype of the contact lens. So it's like all devices. I mean, right now we have a bunch of different prototypes. If you visit our lab in Dubai, you can see at least, 8, 10 prototypes. Some of them demonstrate the ability of the contact lens, for example, to collect some biometrical parameters, or for example, intraocular pressure, or the level of glucose or cortisol from your tears. Other prototypes, they are able to actually deliver field of view augmented reality experience. So you look through the lens, you see the images which exist only for you. The third prototype, they're actually able to give you ability to see at night, for example, with night vision or zoom. Real superhuman, stuff. There's still, for example, right now we are struggling with integrating a smart antenna inside. Because of course you need to you should be able to communicate with the outside world. Of course, there are still questions how to proper power it, because we integrate their solar cells, especially constructed biocompatible microbatteries. It's all together. It takes time to deliver, but all in all, it looks very promising, and we know that we can do it actually.
Where do you see the technology going wrong? Like in many movies, we see if you vote. In many movies, we see people just attached to the screens in a dystopian future. Where do you think that this technology could go wrong?
Yeah, everywhere. Again, imagine you have your smartphone, which is always with you. You became a cyborg, but with the ability to remove those wearable devices if needed. Then, of course, it's completely different level of medical control. I mean,
Okay.
it's like it's a medical device with very smart biosensors integrated
course, yeah.
inside the lens. You can actually collect a vast amount of information out of
course.
tears, and it's almost everything. Then, of course, I mentioned those superhuman powers. And, also one should keep in mind that from autogenetic point of view, our eyes, it's a part of the brain, at least the
Yeah.
retina. No, we are also integrating neural interfaces in our lens.
Yeah.
So, and actually our final aim to be able to control the lens with the power of your mind. Cool stuff.
Yeah. So now, finally, what advice would you give people that are trying to get into the field of developing those really interesting materials that would enable a lot of different possibilities in the future? If someone is either young and want to enter the field, or if someone is already in science and wants to shift.
You mean like transition from fundamental to applied one?
Yeah.
Fundamental field, it's like a cozy library where you know exactly where all the knowledge is sitting. And then you are going from a library to a marketplace. It's very crowded and everyone is expecting that you should produce miracle, So that's very funny. And to some extent we are trying to do those miracles, of course, using our scientific background and trying to take a water and make wine out of it. But of course, in our case, it also comes with a lot of caffeine, late night burn. It works. It's lots of fun. I mean,
Everyone needs to put in the work to.
So it's again, it's like we have a very strong team. Everyone should work as one unit.
Exactly. Definitely, teams are really important for the success.
It's like 99% of the success. It's the right team. Yes.
Exactly. Thank you so much for this incredible interview. Thank you for that.
Thank you for asking nice questions.
Of course. Thank you so much.